I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters.
The Reverend Dr. Betty Dees Clark holds tight to the 23rd Psalm.
He restores my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake.
It is her favorite passage.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me.
Those words now take on a whole new meaning.
There's a congregation of people who worship yet still in the building where this tragedy took place. That there's a congregation of people who, in order to use the facilities, have to walk through that very room. It's a tragedy that's ongoing. Yes, they live it every day.
As does the Reverend Doctor.
My office is adjacent to the room. I sit at the desk where the former pastor sat. I function in a space that the former pastor functioned in.
And reason why she finds hope in the 5th verse, prophetic to be sure.
Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over.
We must believe and be able to hope against hope for a brighter day and a brighter tomorrow.
And grateful to be chosen to comfort and lead a congregation in great need.
I feel some of them pulling on me, longing to hear something from me that will make sense for their day. And I also, I feel those who came and said, well, I'm finally here. I'm in the church where the members once sat.
The call to lead Mother Emanuel came 7 months following the shootings.
Without hesitation, without even blinking my eye, I said, no problem, I'll gladly serve. I sometimes wonder, what was I thinking? I mean, but then I can answer that by saying, I know what I was thinking. I knew that this was a broken, hurting, and wounded congregation. And I knew that the love of God could flow through me to that congregation.
It was a homecoming of sorts. Dr. Clark was born and raised in Ondaw. She became the first female pastor to lead Mother Emanuel.
And the church is 198 years old this year.
What the heck's taking so long?
They just got the memo.
Or quite possibly,
From the bottom of my heart
because she was the right person
to the depths of your soul,
at the absolute right time.
I'm glad you're here because you know you're welcome. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.